Well, hi there, everybody. This is Carole Matthews, and this is the Chinese New Year edition of Coffee with Carole. So, I'm in my office today. I decided, how do you like this little guy? This is my little good luck fellow, and he waves with the solar. The sun comes in there, and away he goes. So, he's bringing you good luck. All right, so let's begin with Gung Hai Fat Choi. And no, I'm not being rude. That means Happy New Year. All right, so I'm posting this today, the 16th, and it is the last day of the year of the snake. Tomorrow, the 17th, is beginning the year of the fire horse, and it is going to be a great year. Now, we also have tomorrow, and I'm doing this tonight because there's some things that you need to do today you cannot do tomorrow. So let's do those first. First of all, listen up. Don't wash your hair. These are some of the ideas of the Chinese. Okay, don't wash your hair because then you're rinsing away good luck. So get it done tonight. Don't break anything because that can break your luck. So, but just be careful. We're all careful. Don't cut your hair because you're cutting off prosperity. Great imaginations. And now, ladies, listen up. You're going to love this. No housework. Do not do any housework on the 17th, which happens to be Tuesday, which is tomorrow, because this is Monday the 16th. So whenever you're watching this, I just want you to know. So why no housework? Well, it's a great idea, but it is so that you don't sweep everything out. You don't get rid of everything. So what I do is it's all in the intention. I will open the door tonight and take a broom and just sweep. I'm not sweeping anything out, but I'm just sweeping the intention. And that is sweeping everything from the year of the snake out. And then we're entering the year of the horse. And they suggest that you don't wear red. No, sorry, back up. You don't wear white and you don't wear black tomorrow. You wear red. And of course, red is a very auspicious color. It's very, very prominent. So that's just a little bit. Now, the other things that we have going here is, all right, now I'm just sort of set up my office with a new unit for the first time, so let's go. We also have the super eclipse and the new moon in Aquarius. All right, so this is the card for the new moon in Aquarius, and what it says is open up to change. And that's exactly what we're doing, because in the year of the snake, that's when we were like the snake, shedding our skin and starting all over again. All right, so that's a good thing. And now we're heading in. It's going to be good. All right, we're heading into the horse, the year of the horse. So I always visualize. First of all, we visualize all of the past stuff going away. Now, there's always going to be some residue, but the past stuff going away, there's a snake, and we're dealing with that. And now we've done that, so we can go into the field like the horse, and we can feel free. So with the super eclipse and the new moon in Aquarius, of course, it's time for change, but it's also time to think outside the box. And I learned a long time ago, talking to my friend J.D. Moffat, that there ain't no box. So it's all free. And there again, when I look at that, I keep it simple. Think of that horse. There's no saddle on that horse, nothing. There's no restrictions. All right, and I've chosen some cards. I'm going to read in a second from the book here, but I really like this. And again, I don't look at the cards. This card here, and it says, you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. I will say it again. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. And then again, there's always a pattern here. The new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So, to create the life that you love. And it says, remember that. So and I have some crystals too. There's a lot going on here. All right, so this is the book that I really, really like. I use them every year. This is a 2026 Moonology book. It's a diary. You can use it as a journal. And it's by Yasmin Boland. She's really she really goes into it, but she keeps it simple. So the new moon eclipse in Aquarius. So the key words are quirky, all right, things are different, loving and freeing, and so there's always a pattern, all right. So the new moon makes you feel free. Well, the year of the horse is going to make you feel free also. And so there's a lot of it reading here, but what she says here, which I really liked, Eclipses are best described as portals through which we can choose to walk or sometimes feel like we're being pushed through toward a new life. So, where in your life, these are questions for you, where in your life do you want a do-over, a restart, or a chance to turn things around? This is the time to do it. So, Aquarius, and Yasmin says, Aquarius energy is all about innovation, breaking free from the norm, and embracing the future with open arms. So this eclipse is a perfect time to set intentions. And remember, everything is an intention. To set intentions that are different to those you usually set. Challenge yourself. And remember, you have the power, as the other card says. Stuck for ideas? Well, think along the lines of embracing technology more, stepping into a leadership role in a community project, or simply daring to be yourself in a world that asks us to conform. All right. And again, think outside the box. And guess what? There ain't no box. So I have chosen 3 cards. They chose me. As you know, I don't look at them. All right. So the very first one is the King of Wands. Wands are responsibilities, and there is the fire. And see the lion behind, there is the strength. So always know that no matter what you're feeling, and things have been a bit topsy-turvy in the last couple of years. All right. So what you're doing is you have the strength. Look at the lion behind you. Lions are strength, all right? You have the strength, and you are also getting your fire back. See that fire? Now, wands are responsibilities. Then, this is a card, and this is something we haven't really been able to do, or we're not allowing ourselves. This is the Hermit. But the way that I see this card, see this woman? She's gone up. She's by herself. Take time for yourself. You don't have to take a lot of time, just some time for yourself. Go to the water. That's what I always do. Grab a coffee, go down to the water, and just be. It might sound flaky, but it means something. So there you are. You see, she's up there. She's taking time for herself, and look at all the light. I see that as ideas, and I see that as fire. So you're getting your fire back. And then this card, Cups of Emotions, and look at the freedom. There ain't no box. Look at the freedom. You're just feeling like, yay, I've done it. We're always going to have our bad hair days. It's going to be a year, okay? Don't worry about it. We're going to do it. So just think positive, okay? Because it's definitely there. And then I've always got so much, some crystals. And this one is amber. What is amber all about? Amber is all about self-love. And then one of my favorites is malachite, this beautiful green. I've had this for years, since 92. This is all matters of the heart, okay, emotions. So focus on yourself, self-love. That's where it begins. That's where it begins. Sometimes we feel selfish, saying, how can I focus on myself? Well, you know the old saying, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. So here you go. There's the self-love. And then there's a nurturing. I like this for nurturing. And then we have this one. Now, you don't have to have them this big. I've got them this big just because I like them. This is obsidian. And obsidian is just protection. Not protection from bad. I don't mean that. Just, try not to. Well, I go back. Carole Matthews always says, don't watch the 11 o'clock news. So that is part of what I'm talking about here. So kind of protect yourself. And when things get overwhelming, go back to nurturing yourself, all right? And thinking about yourself. But obsidian, you can get it many, you can get much smaller than this, okay? But I happen to like this size. So we are trusting that you are going to have a prosperous new year, the year of the horse. And when you start to feel stifled, just picture a horse running free. Visualize. It's all about the intention. Visualize, all right? Keep this little guy going. Okay, I like this little guy. I've had these for years. All right, so take time for yourself. Take time for you, because you need it. We all need to do this. Connect with others. This is a time where there's been so much division, but guess what? That was in the year of the snake, and the snake stops tonight. All right, so the shedding and everything that we need to do, clear up things tonight. If you have a messy desk, clear up that desk. Don't do it tomorrow. All right. Do as much as you can. I was talking to a client this morning and she said, "Oh, don't talk about we were on Zoom. She said, "Don't talk about my desk." I said, "Just do one thing at a time." So if you only have to do one file, get it done. All right. Because what you're doing is you're clearing everything away. Okay. And my watch is telling me to drink some water. Right. See? Self-love. Okay. So Gung Hai Fat Choi, and have a really great year of the horse. Make it happen. All right? Don't wish. Make it happen. Take care.